What's up, guys? It's your boy Luis Torres, and I just picked up an EVH 5150 EL34 50 watt head, and that thing is a monster. Give me 1 sec. So I'm using my 2015 Ibanez Prestige. This is the RG752 MPB. Yeah. And it has DiMarzio. I forgot what DiMarzio's these are. Anyway, it's fucking beast. With bird's eye maple fretboard. This thing's a monster. Made in Japan. What? Thing's crazy. So, I'm literally plugged in directly to the EVH 5150. No noise gate at all. Hey Google, pause. So, listen, I actually have the Randall Satan. If you haven't seen the video, it's the best amp I've ever purchased, ever. And I started playing in 1986. So just to give you an idea, I've been around, I've had PVs from the 70s, the 80s, crates, early crates, shitty newer ones, Marshalls when I was younger. I mean, I've used a shitload of amps. Randall Satan, without question, my #1 amp I've ever used and ever owned. #2 is this fucking thing. Yo, like legit. The Randall Satan, and you'll always hear me say in any of my videos where I feature the Satan, is that the thing has options on top of options. You can make that thing sound like anything you want. If you give yourself 15 minutes to play around with it and try to understand what all the knobs do, yo, legit, it's the entire spectrum is found in the Randall Satan. I love my Mesa rectifier. The thing's absolutely beast. It's a one-trick pony, just like my Marshall JCM 2000 is a one-trick pony, and my Randall Diavolo is a one-trick pony, and so is my my Randall RG 303Hs. They're all amazing amps. This thing is as close right out of the box to a Randall Satan. Not to say that you have all these options, but for me personally, when I dial in my Satan to the sound and tone that I like, that's what this freaking thing is without too much fuss. So if you actually have ever used a Randall Diavolo, you gotta play around with it and then throw a boost in there. That tone that you create from a Randall Diavolo with your boost is the EVH 5150 EL34 50 watt. I'm sure the 100 watt is the same thing. Right out of the box. No fuss, few dials, turned and done. It's absolutely sick. It's insane. So if you're thinking about getting a used Mesa rectifier, a used Randall Satan, my Randall Satan I bought used, great price for $1,100. My rectifier, triple rectifier, I paid $700 for it. It's one of those things where if you're patient and you sit with cash on the side ready, you can just pounce right on it. I was lucky to find, I'll tell you the whole story because it's pretty funny. So, actually, do I have anything here? No, I don't. So, my black Kiesel Aries A6C, I bought because I used to have a Kiesel Aries A6C, and it's in one of my older videos, absolutely gorgeous. I sold it because it was too pretty. I was pissed that I got rid of it immediately, got that seller's remorse. So my buddy, Mike, was selling his, so I bought his. Then he was selling his Randall Satan, and I bought the Randall Satan like 3 weeks later. He has an ESP M2 with maple fretboard that used to belong to this guy. So him and I, we bought things and sold things to each other through, the last few years. So I wanted it back. So he posted online like, hey, listen, I have this ESP M2. If anyone's interested, I'll trade you for an EVH 5153, because that's what it is. It's a 5153. So I've never owned one. So I figured, let me see if I can find one at a decent deal. Then I could take it and trade him for the ESP. That was the plan. Turns out that this one guy who had played guitar for years took a long hiatus from playing, decided to play again, bought this thing brand new, and then decided that it wasn't for him. So he posted it online on Facebook's marketplace for $700 with a cabinet. So I reach out to him like, hey, what's up, boss? Hey, I don't want the crate cabinet. I have a ton of cabinets already. I really just want the head. What's your best price on the head? He's like, listen, it's brand new. I have the original box, original everything, the paperwork, $500. Stop it. Yo, I will meet you tomorrow and I'll buy it from you. I was thinking, if it's brand new, he may just sleep it over, overnight he'll sleep on it and wake up and be like, dude, I think I'm crazy that I'm going to sell this thing for $500. Sure enough, the very next day, Here I meet Brad, and he's like, here's the head. I'm like, here's the cash. So I got this thing for 500 bucks. You will not find it for 500 bucks anywhere. That's called fucking luck. Period. Even with my triple rectifier, again, luck. The kid that I bought the rectifier from, you know, lived in Maine, was in New York, realized that he forgot that he had a rectifier at his parents' house, and he was literally like driving south to Florida or North or South Carolina. And so he posted on Craigslist. He's like, hey, listen, I'm going to be in New York. If anyone is interested, I'm selling. I think he wanted 800. I was like, dude, swing by. I'll meet you in Saratoga Springs, and I'll give you 7. Done. Met up with him and got a triple rectifier for 7. Again, that's luck, but it's one of those things that you just got to be patient. You'll be patient. You'll find it. This thing, if you have, even let's take a step back. If you love the tone that comes out of the Randall Satan, or a Randall Diablo that's boosted, or a Mesa rectifier that's also boosted and tight, you're going to love the 5153 EL34. That being said, if you have 1,500 bucks, get the Randall Satan. If you want to save a ton of money, get the EVH 5153 EL34 50 watt. You're going to turn it on and be like, stop, this thing is sick. Sick, dude. I plugged this thing in. I want to say I dialed it. It took me like a minute to dial it in, and was floored. And I didn't have a boost pedal attached to it. Shit, I didn't even have any of my noise gates attached, and it's absolutely incredible right out of the box. Again, plug straight directly, no boost, no pedal. It's as close as you're gonna get to the Randall Satan. Like I said, the Randall Satan, all it needs is a noise gate. All this thing needs is a noise gate, and that's it. I missed that harmonic. And some of you have asked what strap I have. It's a Levi sick strap. The thing is 3 inches, super comfortable, padded as fuck, leather. And then I have these Dunlop little locking system. And all of my guitars have the Dunlop system. I think I have 3 or 4 of these straps. They're all over. Some are just permanently on guitars, like on my Washburn Solar, just because the clip is on the inside. So I don't have a Dunlop system with that. So I just leave it on and that's it. So yeah, again, EVH 5150, 3, EL34, 50 watt. Yo, legit, look at this. The plastic's still on it. Look at this. Dude, that's how new this thing is. Yo, seriously, the guy never used it. I think he said he used it 10 times, something like that. And that was it. So, EVH 5153, you're going to absolutely love it. And hell yeah, if you love pugs. Elena! Hi, cutie. All right, everyone. Hey, listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hope you absolutely love these videos. To me, they're fun. I think they're awesome. I'm slowly going broke buying all this shit, but it's for you. Listen, if I don't make my mortgage payments, it's all for you guys because I fucking love you. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You're the best, and as usual, I'll talk to you soon.